Good afternoon and welcome to Adventures for Anyone and my very first time on the Long Island Railroad. Here it is at its brand new station. It's only a couple years old, underneath Grand Central Station in New York City. This is the oldest continually running railroad line under its name in the country, going back to the 1830s. It has 3 main lines, 11 other branches. It goes over 700 miles to 126 stations all over Long Island. And now you can enter it from right here where you used to have lunch waiting on your commuter train. You go down. Instead of eating lunch, there's an escalator down to this brand new station underneath Long Island along Madison Avenue. It goes for several blocks down here. There are places to get snacks, there are shops, there's a lot of people to help you out with your information. And you can take any one of these at the cross street escalators down to catch your train out to Long Island. It's a really deep escalator. It goes down to that subterranean station that they put in underneath Grand Central. And from here you can travel all over Long Island. Now on this trip I was going no further than Bayshore because, as you will see in future videos, I was going out to Fire Island for a couple of days. And down here you can catch trains on tracks 203, 204, 303, and 304. And after you get off that really long escalator, you've still got one more level down to go on the escalators throughout this level of the station. And then you will find yourself, whether it be by elevator or escalator, down here catching your train. The trains are sleek, they're comfortable, they're a great ride, and they're really easy to follow because the lines are very defined. You have both double-decker trains, which tend to come to and from Penn Station, which is the other major hub for the line. And then there's also the single-level commuter trains that you're used to taking on most Metro-North lines. Along the way, you'll find yourself changing lines several times, but most of the time, you just have to get off of the train and wait for the next one to come along. And here at Jamaica, this was a great discovery I made. I don't like to drive to airports, and at Jamaica, it's a major stop. Most trains stop here for you to transfer to something else, and that's where you catch the air train to JFK now. You'll see as you go along, not all of Long Island is fancy with mansions and private beaches. There's a lot of lovely little towns along the way. And this southern line, this is the Montauk line I was taking on this trip, runs right along what they call the Sunrise Highway. You can see it out there always, going very close to the train station. That is Highway 27 that runs along the south shore of Long Island. And there are many, many stops. You can go anywhere you want. The train stations are all very nice. You get great views from the platforms. It is elevated. And you can just sit back and enjoy your ride. You don't have to worry about traffic, parking, tolls, any of that, which is why I love to take the train. Now here's the train station at Massapequa Park. This is where I stayed. My hotel was right up the street. It's a great place. There's lots of restaurants around, lots of places to eat, shop. There's a Dunkin' Donuts, which is almost by every single train station, by the way. And if it happens to be too hot or too cold out, downstairs in most of these train stations, there is a waiting room. And they're great because while the ones on top are just windscreens, down here you have restrooms. You tend to have ticket machines if you need them. You have the board telling you when the next train is coming and on what track. It's a great place to go and cool off in the heat, warm up in the cold, and then you just go outside and catch that escalator up to the platform when it's time to get on your train. So it's a great way to get around. I had a great time. It was so convenient, and I even had a stop at Amityville. So everybody give this one a try. And thank you for joining me today. Thank you for learning about the Long Island Railroad system. It is run by MTA, so you can use the same app that you would use for Metro North. They also cover the subway system. You can buy your tickets right on there, just like Metro North. And thank you again for joining me today.
I'm Terry. I'm 60 and I'm not done yet. So join me for more Adventures for Anyone next time, and like and subscribe if you want to learn how to do great things no matter how old you are.